What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Loverfella and welcome back. Today, we're going to do an Annunaki Genisis Spotlight. So what we're going to look at today are all the new weapons that Annunaki Genisis is bringing to the game, and we're going to test them on this giant flaming dodo rex. I mean, that is really awesome looking. You can even see a giant fireball inside its belly. So, up first, we are looking at one of the new weapons, which is a new spear. It is called the javelin, and it's basically a javelin tipped with poison. So it's used to knock out weaker dinosaurs. So it's probably not made for a Dodo Rex battle, but we're gonna go ahead and do that and see how it works. Alright, so I threw about 10 of those javelins inside the flaming Dodo Rex. This is a level 1 Dodo Rex and it didn't seem to do too much damage to it. I can't tell if it's bleeding because it's all black, but it didn't really knock it out or anything. But they look pretty cool, and they're going to be really useful for taming those really weak animals while also defending yourself. Maybe if you're low level trying to back off a raptor from you, you might accidentally knock it out and then you could tame it. So up next, we are looking at this weapon, which is the primitive lance, and it's basically the same as the pike, but it's going to do a little bit less damage and it's going to have higher durability on top of poisoning them. So it's going to last longer. I think it's cool, and let's give it a few hits on the old Dodo Rex. So you can see the green particle effect kind of on his leg where I was hitting him, and that means he's been poisoned. For the next set of weapons, we have a whole bunch of new arrows that gives the compound bow a bit of use. Like normally it's a pretty useless weapon, but when you add in all these awesome new arrow types, it's going to be really cool. So first up, we have a compound fire arrow, and we can load this into the bow, and I'll show you once he pulls it in. It looks like a normal arrow for the bow, but once we shoot it, like maybe at the ground, has like a nice little fire effect. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually burn structures down. That'd be kind of cool, but it's going to do a lot of extra damage as opposed to a regular arrow. So this time, instead of unloading into the Dodo Rex, we're going to unload into a level 1 Ankylosaurus, and you'll be able to see the burn really well. See, one shot and then it took a delay and killed it. So we'll do it again real quick, and this time we're going to do a level 10 Ankylosaurus. So I shoot it once, it catches on fire, and then it just does massive amounts of damage over time. And we'll do one more just to show you. We're going to do one more time with a level 100 just to show you how much damage these arrows do. That's one shot, it's still burning him. You can see him bleeding more and more and more, taking more damage as he runs to us. And I won't be surprised if that only takes a single arrow. Maybe it's going to take one more. So, I mean, these arrows do a massive amount of damage, and it's really cool to look at them. Like, their body has like little fire arrows next to it. I mean, it looks pretty sweet. Up next, we have the ice arrow, and this arrow is just going to slow them down. So once I hit him with it, kind of makes like a little ice effect underneath him, slows him down, and it knocks him out. Very good at knocking him out. So the ice arrow is really, really awesome. Let's shoot it at the Dodo Rex just to show you if it slows down the Dodo Rex any. Wow, that's a lot of fire. So the Dodo Rex is pretty much unstoppable, but you can see it has a nice little effect on it, and it's definitely not slowing him down pretty much any. So maybe these are going to be better for use on things like Ankylosauruses or other smaller dinosaurs, not exactly the boss types. But I really love that. If you look right there, you can see like kind of snow effect coming out. It looks really nice. Very well polished. So up next we have a new arrow, and this one is called the poison arrow, and it's basically like a mega narcotic arrow. So I spawned into level 200 Ankylosaurus, and we're going to see how many of these it takes to knock him out. And it takes one. No? Oh, it takes more than one. I thought he was going down. That's a really cool effect too. Awesome green particles around him. So 2 arrows, the Ankylosaurus is out. That's a level 200. And he's got 5,400 torpor, so that's really, really awesome. I love the effect, it's absolutely beautiful. And he's out. And look at that little green bubbly glow right there, looks like some slime. That's really cool. And last but not least, we have a regular poison arrow. This is not metal, but it's going to also knock him out. This is now a level 100 Ankylosaurus, so we're going to see how many more arrows it's going to take on a 100 as opposed to a 200. I'm already on like arrow like 5 or 6 right now. The other one only took 2. And the other one was twice the level. So this arrow is definitely not made for the bigger dinosaurs. Yeah, I'm already out of arrows actually. So let's go back to the big one. Knock him out real quick. Should only take one of these. There we go. So that's awesome. Very, very quick knockouts with that one. Now there is actually one more weapon that I've seen in the game, which is the Annunaki poison dart. And the poison dart you can only use in a long neck rifle, and it's slightly better than what we just saw, but it's slightly worse than the compound arrow. So let's go ahead and spawn in another Ankylosaurus. We'll do level 100 again. And we'll see what in the world, where'd he go? Oh my gosh, it spawned a baby. Well, let's see if we can knock out the baby. Oh my gosh, that's just adorable. Look at him. Oh my goodness. I don't know how I spawned in a baby. So, I mean, obviously the issues with this one is that it takes a lot longer to reload. But I think it's going to be a little bit quicker. Hopefully. We'll try like 3 or 4 more and see if we can knock out this baby. But it looks like if you're going to do a lot of taming, you want to rush those compound arrows as quick as you can, because they are so effective at taming dinosaurs. Oh, there we go. On the last shot. Okay, so that took, I don't know, 10 or so arrows to knock him out, so that's pretty cool. Alright guys, as a quick recap, we can look at all the new weapons in this new mode. We have the primitive lance, which is going to have a higher durability than the pike and do less damage. We have these javelins, which are good for knocking out small dinosaurs. We have a whole bunch of new arrows, giving the compound bow a whole new level of use. And we have this poison dart, which is slightly better than the poison arrow. Alright guys, thank you for watching this Genesis spotlight of all the new weapons in Ark Survival Evolved Genesis mod. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out some of my other videos for more like this. I love you guys and I hope you have a fantastic day. What is up guys, welcome back. We are playing some Rocket League today right now, and if you guys haven't noticed on my other videos, I've been making a couple vlogs lately, and I've really